Hello, welcome home to Eden. This is Eve Christoph, your Love Life Muse, and now I'm talking about my ascension integration from doing Bufo 9 times in a row. I really don't recommend anybody ever do Bufo without expert attention. One person can only go at a time because your body is completely going through a death and a rebirth. And it's very dangerous. If you were to try to do this alone, you could die. You would probably die. I died over and over again. I kept re-dying and being born at the same time. And so the way I feel right now is that I died. I actually died and went to heaven, which is here now in this place where I am. I jumped through this portal that this death rebirth process allowed me, and I miss my family very much, and my dear friends, but I jumped through where my initiation took me, and I'm in Mexico right now. And I mean, it's like, okay, I woke up 15 years younger from my death rebirth with a whole new lease on life, a completely new lease. And I woke up with my mind still at the level of, everything I've learned from my past incarnation as Eve Christoph, so that I can use all of that wisdom. And I'm in this new incarnation of Eve Christoph. And my body feels so renewed. I feel like eternal energy. I mean, I did do a lot of things to prepare for Bufo. I did the HCG diet, the 500 calorie diet with HCG for, 21 days before I did Bufo. I did combo with the group. And this is going to be really gross, but I'm so proud of myself for throwing up green, throwing up orange, throwing up yellow, throwing up white clear, and, expelling number 2, all really, really fast. Big cleansing. So I did a lot of cleansing for my death rebirth process. But I think actual death and rebirth would be a lot like this, and that you shed the old crap and you still have your energy body that's eternal, and you still have all of the wisdom that you gained from the past life, and now you can bring it to a whole nother way of living. It's an amazing feeling. I feel like all the old patterns that I've believed in, all of the sort of structures of containment and negative assumption about myself and who I was, what I was capable of, they're all just gone. I was trying to explain to the person who had been my partner before I did Bufo that we started our relationship inside the structures of our childhood traumas, and we came together originally to heal each other's traumas. So we hooked into each other perfectly because we stimulated each other's traumas all the time. But now that my matrix is no longer held in the structure of my original trauma as Eve Christoph with my father wound, now that wound is just gone, I broke it. In my Bufo experience, I asked for a ritual, and I asked the group to perform a ritual with me that was a new pattern for love and relationship. So that means I'm just not in the same pattern structure anymore. So it's got to be a whole new kind of relationship that I am attracting or interested in. But mainly, the whole interesting thing about relationship for me at the moment is that, wow, so most of my life I've done relationship from the place of a kind of a desperation. I don't want to admit it, but I better right now because I'm in a new place and I can see it very clearly. The desperation was like wanting relationship simply to bring me passion, bring me fun, give me community that we create together. The relationship would bring pleasure. I mean, this sounds realistic, right? It doesn't sound like so bad. Oh yeah, the relationship would bring me the feeling of connectedness, the feeling of meaning, the feeling of being lovable and loved, having something to do with all my love, someone to give it to. It's all good. None of it's bad, except for that it had to, all of that happen, bring me joy, because I have a home context, a reason to cook, reason to be. Well, that's okay, because in the end, yes, family is that important. It does bring us all of that. It is much more meaningful, I think, to have a life with family and love and a lover than to sit alone on a mountaintop meditating. Do your meditation every day on the mountaintop, but hey, come home to mama. But still, within all of that is this understanding that I was waiting. And so when I would hook in with somebody, it would be like, okay, finally, we have what we need to have a great life. Let's do it. And there's all this intensity and desperation. This has got to work out. And all this, but now this isn't fun and this isn't that pleasurable. And we want different things. And how am I going to get all these needs met through this relationship when it's not, when they want different things, And where I'm at right now is realizing I'm not ready for a relationship. Not at all, not until I have had numerous months of fulfilling my passionate desire for the way to live myself with myself. I never understood that before when people say, just love yourself, then you can love somebody else. So I'd be like, just shut up. It's boring. But it's more about the action. Like I need to create this life of passion, right? This big life of painting and dancing and singing and being in nature from a place of complete honesty and fulfillment with myself, like giving myself that permission for that much pleasure, that much fun, that much creativity in expression. And what I noticed since I died and was reborn so many times with the Bufo is I've always said the same thing. I want to dance, I want to paint. But right now, instead of that, I am dancing. I am singing and painting. I am designing murals already. It's only been a couple of weeks. I am in this life of this self-loving passion that I don't want to give up for anybody. I don't want to stop too soon before I've established myself in my core joy. And understanding, I'm really getting it, like from the place of doing and being the life I love, that I've been reborn into, this heaven. From heaven, the kind of relating is heavenly. It's not needy. It's not like, because of you, I get to have some pleasure. Because of you, I get to dance and have a reason to dress up. No, it's not. It's because of me, because of the energy of the transfiguration, because of the vibrational shift I've made. I established myself in this lovership with myself that's so profound. Everybody's mad at me at home. Where did she go? She died. She disappeared. She's in another world. She popped into a different dimension, and she's trying to pull her family over to her side, and she's trying to pull you over to your heaven. Go ahead and die. Come on, don't be so afraid. But I don't mean actually die. I'm not here promoting suicide at all. And I'm not even promoting Bufo because it's so freaking dangerous. But I am promoting we don't need Buffo or anything else actually to take the leap into our passionate joy. The thing you always knew you wanted to do, it's waiting for you. And you've got all these voices in your head and voices of other people saying it's stupid, it doesn't matter, why do you want to do that when really, you're never going to be famous, and the fame, success, none of it means anything, none of it's important. All that matters is your experience of living your joy, because of your passion, what will make you grow, what will make you deepen. The whole point of doing that thing, that singing, is not to be a good singer. It's to open your voice and feel like, wow, what does that chakra feel like when I open that wide? It's the only thing. All of it is about opening the chakras, pa, 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 until, you're experiencing other levels of dimensions of the world and yourself that are intriguing and have more mystery and more questions and draw you deeper. Ascension integration. That's what I'm in right now. I popped into my ascension. I did. I popped into it. I feel like I've entered my ascended mastery, the beginning of it. And the way it feels, it's something like loving everything and consciously being aware of what I don't like and I don't want, and being able to face it, walk away from it, be neutral in the face of it, be without reactions to people's stuff towards me, yet speak my truth honorably without letting myself getting trampled. It's something about creative joy, co-creating with Creator without anything between me and that creation. It's a feeling of